Hey, Gardis. Gardis, come here. I need to ask you something.
do think it is a valid
Hey,
question
y'all.
to come to bring up.
Right?
So
I think it's a valid
it's a
question.
valid question to bring
I
up.
think it's a valid question, but I'm still asking. Looking at what we're currently living with, how valid of a question
Hello,
is it?
Kimberly.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Miss
Fine.
Beth? You doing good?
Yeah, I was. What is your screen name when you go? Oh, you're all in the queue.
I am.
Oh, because I've been saying Beth McBride because I'm building my name.
Okay. Yes, you have a great name. I love it.
It's a good, easy name to say, and I'm building my name.
Okay.
But some people, I don't know who they really are.
It's a lot of us, so it's really hard to.
But we're starting to have some camaraderie on
Yeah.
this side, you know.
As we should.
Like Saint
Shouldn't let
Sinner.
one person separate us. Huh? And who I'm scared of? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You know.
No man but God.
And that's it. Baby, death and taxes, that's the only thing I'm scared of.
I don't
for
even
my
fear
children.
death nor taxes.
I'm scared of the taxes for my children, because that's what I'm going to leave them.
Well, my husband passed away, so now I haven't started probate yet. They say do it in 30 days, and it's more
And
like
you didn't-
60 days.
Wow.
Do to me.
Nothing.
What are they going to do to me,
Nothing,
Kimberly?
Dad.
There's
Not-
only two
nothing.
credit cards.
Nothing.
So, okay, for the estate, it's the house and two credit cards. So what are they going to do to
Well,
me?
listen, if the credit card is in his name, only send him that death certificate and tell him you sorry.
Oh, I did. They said, but I called them 3 times to settle it.
They said don't even do that.
Well, I
Because
did
the thing
call
is
them.
that they could look it up.
Right.
So it was the same thing when my mom passed. Credit card people were calling my dad, and they were calling me. I'm like, she passed away.
I did call them, and I tried to settle it because I'm trying to pay half. Because then I could be done with them, and they won't do that. And I tried.
Did you
I
sign your
wouldn't even
name on
try
it?
it. I would not even try it.
So if
They
you
said
didn't,
I'm not responsible.
no, you're not.
Right.
If you didn't sign your name on it, you're not responsible for it.
Correct.
I was a
Correct.
user on the credit card, but I didn't sign for it.
Right. As long as you didn't open the account is not opening your name.
And those are the only 2 bills. So
These auditors know how it go, right? They only press people that don't know. So when you don't know, then they're calling you. But when you do know, like when my father died, I was like,
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
He's dead. Go look it up.
Right.
they sent me the letter that doesn't say estate. So, but that's all that there is. I'm just not. I just don't. I thought I was going to file pro se, but I think I need an attorney because I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, we back at it. We had another one. We had another town hall meeting? Yes, that was
Yes,
Gardis.
testing.
That was Gardis and Beth.
Alright, it's your show.
And here we are, we way in the back.
Okay, this meeting is called to order. The time is 6:07. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Clerk Nesbitt, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant? Here. Trustee Gonzalez?
Here.
Trustee Stanley?
Here.
Trustee Stubbs? Present. Supervisor Harris?
Present.
Attorney Lattice?
Present.
You have four.
We have a quorum. Will everyone rise for the pledge of allegiance?
No, that's not holy.
United States of America, and to the republic, which is standing, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, we're going to call up Pastor Bowman for the invocation for prayer.
I think he's on the iPad.
Our Father and our God, we thank you today for letting us live when many others have passed on. Thank you for health given us this day. We thank you for the things that you have bestowed upon all of us to be able to come once again. We even thank you, God, for this meeting we're about to have. We pray that everybody get a good understanding and every dissension cease. In Jesus' name we pray. Thank God. Amen.
Amen. Now we're going to have item 5, public comment.
First public comment, Beth, oh, I'm so sorry, Beth McBride.
Good evening, my name is Beth McBride. I am a resident of Thornton Township, and it has come to our attention that several people have attempted to ask questions of some of the administrative staff of Thornton Township with questions about budget or scheduling or events. And as they have asked those questions, they have attempted to have answers, and they have had a lot of difficulty receiving answers. And it seems as if the only way that we as citizens of Thornton Township may address you is through public comments. And that is an issue to me also because I was at a meeting recently where two residents that I often disagree with, but sometimes agree, were not permitted to speak. And they were gentlemen that had business casual clothes on. They were here before the start of the meeting, and they were not allowed to speak. So I'm just asking that not happen again, because those are individuals that should have had a clear opportunity to voice their opinions and to give their comments. And thank you for listening.
Thank you. Next up, we have Al Kendall. Al Kendall. Okay, we're gonna move along. Paul Roberts.
Thank you for allowing me the precious opportunity to make a public comment. At your last meeting, the chief of staff told my wife that she could not sign up for public comment, but then told her she was just joking. My wife took that seriously. Then you canceled the next meeting with absolutely no explanation. My comment tonight is just a single question for the entire Board of Trustees. Will you please add a referendum question to the ballot in the spring 2026 primary elections, which allows the voters a mechanism for recalling an elected township official? Thornton Township is allowed to ask up to 3 referendum questions per election. In past years, this board has approved the referendum questions in December for the following spring's elections. This is a yes or no question, which I am asking now to give you time to think about your answer. If you do not respond at all, the public will interpret that as an answer of no. There may be differing opinions amongst you, which is a good and natural thing. I hope that you consider the pros and cons and then place your answer on a meeting agenda in the next 2 months. If the board's answer is yes, you can proclaim that you have nothing to worry about since you believe that you're performing your duties in an acceptable manner and that everyone except for a few crazies agreed with you. If Thornton Township had established a recall mechanism a few years ago, voters could have recalled Supervisor Henyard, saved millions of dollars, avoided some lawsuits, and prevented much of the bad national publicity. Future generations of voters might be grateful to have this mechanism in place in the event that another criminal or incompetent person is appointed to or elected to our township board. If your answer to my question is no, or if you do not respond, you give the impression that preserving your seats is more important than allowing the residents some oversight. In case your answer is no, I hope that you will at least honor your promises of transparency and accountability by holding regularly scheduled public forums to answer unvetted questions from the public. Providing direct responses to our questions may help clarify issues and reduce costs associated with processing FOIA requests. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you. Next up, we have Sandra Clay.
Hello, my name is Sandra Clay. I'm a resident of South Holland, Illinois. My first time here. Hello, everybody. But my main concern was the taxes. What we're gonna do about the taxes. And I will get you all next meeting. I'm very interested now.
Oh, okay, thank you. Next up, Al Kendall.
My apologies, everyone. All right, thank you for granting me just a quick moment of your time. In reference to property taxes, we would like to announce that we've extended the deadline, we referring to President Tony Freckwinkle, as well as the Board of Commissioners. We've extended the deadline for the property tax relief program for residents who've experienced a tax event, and they would like the opportunity for a $1,000 rebate. And so you can apply, and for those who are interested can see me right after this, and your assessor is going to post it online and send it out to those who have applied for assistance with her office, or you can call her office, Cassandra, as well. So you have it after this evening to put on your website. Cassandra will put it out, and that is available. They've lowered the threshold to a 30% increase as opposed to a 50%, and then they have the deadline is the 31st of the month. And the president will be talking about it on her radio show this coming Sunday. First Take a Daybreak County Edition with President Freckwinkle. And then there's the Catalyst Grant for 88 businesses, had the opportunity to get in the range of $100,000 if they apply for that grant. And we think it's important that everyone take advantage of it. And then there's a series of dollars that are made available specifically for the Southland around the issue of gun violence and prevention and gang prevention in the Southland. And so for those who are interested in applying for either one of those grants, we will send it to you. But I wanted to make sure on your wonderful TV cameras and for all of your infomercial and reporters that they were able to pick it up, at least had it for this evening. And I thank you all for granting me this opportunity to come see you. And I did get some new kits for you, just in case anybody was interested.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Supervisor Harris, that completes public comments.
Thank you. The next is the item 6, the approval of minutes. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting held on September 9th, 2025. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting held on September the 9th, 2025.
Second.
Trustee Stubbs makes a motion to approve the minutes for the board meeting held on September 9th, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next is the approval of bills, item 7. Item 7A, can I get a motion for the approval of bills, for the bills list for the general fund?
I'd like to make a motion to approve of bills for the general fund.
Second.
Trustee Stubbs makes a motion to approve the bills list for the general fund, seconded by trustee Stanley. Clerk Nesbitt, please take the roll.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Stanley?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Avant?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, item B, can I get a motion to approve the bills for the general assistance fund?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the general assistance fund.
Second.
Trustee Stubbs makes a motion to approve the general assistance fund, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Avant?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, item C, can I get a motion to approve the bills list for the road and bridge fund? Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion for the bridge and the road and bridge fund.
Second.
Trustee Stubbs makes a motion to approve the bills list for the road and bridge fund, seconded by trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Avant?
Aye.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Item 8, new business. This is the approval of township events. We are approving these 2 events for 2026 events so that we're able to lock in the dates at the preferred location, as well as include the dates on the township calendar that will be printed out at the end of this month. The first one is the 2026 Taste of Thornton Township. Again, we kept the cost down low this year. We're looking to cut costs where possible. And the tentative date is going to be July 18th, 2026 at South Suburban College. We're looking forward to having that event. It was a very successful event this year. We're looking forward to doing it again next year. So can I get a motion to approve the 2026 Taste of Thornton Township as presented? Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve the township event of the 2026 Taste of Thornton Township.
Second.
Trustee Stanley makes a motion to approve the 2026 Taste of Thornton Township, seconded by trustee Stubbs. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Aye.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. The second event on this is the 2026 Township Cookout. Once again, the tentative date is going to be August 16th of 2026. The Cook County Forest Reserve starts accepting applications for large events starting tomorrow. So we're looking to secure the date to make sure that we still have our space before the Forest Reserve gets booked up. So can I get a motion to approve the 2026 Thornton Township Cookout as presented?
I'd like to make a motion for the 2026 Township Cookout.
Second.
Trustee Stubbs makes a motion to approve the 2026 Cookout, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Aye.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, item, section 8, line B. For the 2026 calendar year, we're removing our monthly meetings to the 3rd Mondays of each month. At this time, I would like to entertain a motion for the approval of the township's 2026 holidays and board calendar meetings. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve the township's 2026 holiday and board meeting calendar.
Second. Second.
Trustee Stanley makes a motion to approve the board meeting calendar and the holidays, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk Nesbitt, take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Avant? Yes. Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next is item C. Each trustee has received a proposed settlement agreement laid out before us for approval of settlement for Larry Lawrence versus Thornton Township litigation. So can I get a motion for approval?
I make a motion to approve the settlement of the Larry Lawrence versus Thornton Township litigation.
Second.
And before I have the clerk call the roll, I'd like Attorney Levizinski to please speak on this matter, and first of all, we're here, and to let the public know what we're doing and why we're doing it with this such litigation.
Larry Lawrence was a longtime township employee that was terminated. His allegations were he was fired for political retaliation. This is a case from the prior administration. There is no insurance. And what that means is that there are no insurance dollars to cover the settlement, and there's no insurance dollars to cover the cost of defense. As a result, based on the economics of it, a recommendation was made to settle the case for $140,000.
Thank you, Attorney Levizinski. Clerk, please call the roll for the motion to approve the settlement for Larry Lawrence versus Thornton Township.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Avant? Yes. Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next up is item D on the training. So last Thursday, we attended a really good training in Naples hosted by the Metropolitan Township Association. Unfortunately, we were unable to get the approval prior to attending the necessary training, but for transparency purposes, we wanted to make sure that we brought it before the board for the full approval. So can we get a motion for the approval of the Township Symposium hosted by the Metropolitan Township Association and Township officials of Cook County on October 9th, 2025?
I make a motion to approve attendance of the Township Symposium hosted by the Metropolitan Township Association and Township officials of Illinois, Township officials of Cook County, October 9th, 2025 in Naperville, Illinois.
Second.
So we have a motion by Trustee Stanley, a second by Trustee Stubbs, for the Township Symposium hosted by the Metropolitan Township Association. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Avant? Yes. Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the annual dues for the township officials of Cook County in the amount of $2,000 for the annual dues for the members of this august body to participate in the township officials of Illinois. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve of annual dues for township officials of Cook County.
Second.
Trustee Stubbs makes a motion, seconded by Trustee Gonzalez for the annual dues of township officials of Cook County. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant? Yes. Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, can I get a motion for the approval of annual dues of township clerks of Illinois in the amount of $30? Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve of annual dues for township clerks of Illinois.
Second.
Trustee Stubbs makes a motion, seconded by Trustee Gonzalez for the annual dues for the township clerks of Illinois. Clerk Nedley, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, I'd like to entertain a motion for the approval of the annual dues for the Metropolitan Township Association, appropriated at around $1,200. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve of annual dues for the Metropolitan Township Association in the amount of $1,200.
Second.
Trustee Stubbs, makes a motion, seconded by trustee Stanley for the approval of dues for the Metropolitan Township Association. Clerk Nesbitt, please take the roll.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Avant?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 votes in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next up, the next item for approval is ordinance 25-010. This is for the payment of recurring monthly charges and fees for certain approved services like subscriptions and utilities. Some of our bills are due prior to our monthly board meetings where the bills lists are approved, which causes some of our bills to be resulting in late fees and sometimes the threat of disconnections and sometimes maybe even disconnections. So this ordinance will allow those already approved services and subscriptions and utilities to be paid prior to the monthly board meeting on a recurring basis. So can I get a motion for the approval of ordinance 25-010 to authorizing the payments of recurring monthly bills and fees for certain approved township services and subscriptions and utilities? Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion for the approval of ordinance 25-010, authorizing the payment of recurring monthly bills and fees for certain approved township services, subscriptions, and utilities.
Second.
So we have a motion by trustee Avant, seconded by trustee Stanley for the authorizing the payment of recurring monthly charges and fees for certain approved township services and subscriptions and utilities. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 votes in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, can I get a motion to go into closed session to discuss the hiring, discipline, performance, compensation, and the dismissal of certain personnel, legal counsel, acquisition of real property, matters pending, probable and imminent litigation pursuant to section 2C1 of the Open Meetings Act related to the employment and discipline of specific employees. The time now is 6:29. Can I get a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Stanley, second by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. We are now into closed session.
Okay, so they are going into executive session. You see, we are still far back. Even though Napoleon is not here, we are still far back in the room. I don't know what threat could be posed to these other people. The security is not here at all, like it usually is. So they're going on with Nina Graham over there. Let me see if I can put it. She's arguing about going into executive session. It's some funky donkey going on here today. I promise you. Carol's videoing that too, but I was just videoing. I think it's astounding how one person can be able to approach, but other people cannot approach. Carol, I'm on my YouTube. Come on over here. I said, I'm on my YouTube. Come on over here. I have a YouTube channel. Come on this side. Oh. So this is Carol with the Lansing Journal. Y'all should know her. Now, we were talking about was there a vote for Napoleon not to be because from my recollection, from all of the previous, right, even with Tiffany, there's a protest or the clerk will open the meeting, they'll vote a protest, and then they have to vote. Somebody has to motion for them to allow him to participate electronically, right?
You know, I hate trying to confirm facts on the spot. I'm a reporter, so I want to double check everything, but
Yeah.
it is also my recollection that in order for a board member of the Thornton Township Board to appear electronically at a meeting, that other board members must vote to allow that.
Right, and it was in the rules that they voted on, which I believe was the second meeting that they had. They voted on the township rules. And in that rule list, there was the heading electronic attendance. And then it listed what has to be done in order for that to happen.
Yeah, at the beginning of this term, of this administration, they, if I remember correctly,
Okay, we remember together.
disclaimer, that Tiffany, Supervisor Henyard, had made it really restrictive as far as members trying to join electronically. And so I believe that they changed the, for the end of Supervisor Henyard's tenure, that they voted to change it to make it, there were certain stipulations that you could claim. Illness, lack of child care, things like that.
Out of town, if somebody was out of town.
That were reasons that you could request to attend electronic.
Now, I just want to know from your recollection, do you remember when Tiffany 2, what I used to call her, from Delgado Law Firm, when she was not in person, we could actually see her on Zoom. How is it that today we're only able to hear a voice through an iPad?
I don't think the visual is necessary. I think that Supervisor Harris is zooming in out of his own preference or convenience, but someone can join via phone as well.
Right,
So they don't have to be on video.
Right, but that's not what happened. You actually was on an iPad. We saw like the iPad that was in front of the car. That's what he was on. So, you know, I'm just confused that, you know, I think there's some blurring of a lot of lines here. I think there are a lot of exceptions being made, just like when Tiffany made exceptions for herself and for people that she agreed with her during her time. There was a lot of exceptions made for certain people. You know, I just want to understand, like you, the rules. Are we going to change the rules of engagement and move the goalposts every time we need to do something?
Yeah.
You know, that is just my concern, right? Because we are in this new administration looking for consistency and continuity of representation, right? And if this was voted on, how come it was not voted on in public? And, you know, my other concerns are we are being told, we're being scolded as the public that we're not fighting, so, but no one asked you to fight. We asked to hear discussion. So I don't know if also people from this administration are listening to respond versus listening to understand, right? We are not asking anyone to argue and fight or cause chaos like in the last administration. We're asking to hear healthy debate. Did anyone ask any questions? What were the questions? What were the answers? Like, it's a concern because you're not, even because they have a booklet, we're not being afforded that transparency, right? So, you know, you're asking for that conveyance, which they said they would give. So the whole thing of, oh, stop saying negative things, like that is killing me because I'm thinking, you want us to stop saying the truth? Because we really haven't even gotten to the negative things. I feel like when you report the truth, you're being told not to say that. Because what negative things can we really say? We've had meetings when we're supposed to. That's not a negative thing, it's a positive thing, right? everybody's been in attendance, bar today. The assessor is not here, and the highway commissioner is not here today. But previous to that, everyone's been attending meetings. Let's see, events have gone on like they have before, you know, not as big, which is a good thing, because somebody did mention that they used to spend $85,000 on events, where they don't do that now. So that's, but when you start telling the truth of, hey, you're like 200 or 1,000 feet away from us, is that really necessary? Or can we hear discussion? Then you're stop saying negative things about the administration.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's reality.
Yeah, I mean, so in my position as a reporter, I tend not to comment about, you know, my opinion about how things are going. Sometimes I do on our channel with the Lansing Journal. We have a channel as well on YouTube. But I'm really looking at things in the context of how they affect residents. That's something that we at the Lansing Journal are really focused on, and how, what is the effect, the ultimate effect that it's having on residents, and the way that they're able to understand what's going on at the meeting. So for example, when you're talking about the distance between the board members and the chairs here where the residents sit, and I wrote a story about this, and you know, one might say it gives an impression one way or the other, but for me the crux is, can people hear? Can people understand?
Miss Janelle
We've heard feedback that people are having trouble hearing and they're having trouble understanding, and that to me is where
I mean, even if you look at it that way, right?
The board meeting serves a function. And so if it's not serving that function, then we're taking issue with that legal functionality.
Right. Even if you look at it that way, then, right? We are not being afforded these ordinances that they're being voted on. We're not afforded what they are. We're just afforded the titles of them, most of them. I mean, most of the residents are not even getting a good understanding to what the totality of the ordinance is, if we're speaking in that vein. And my comments are not really based in my thought. They're all actually based in what has happened here, you know, or what they passed and still isn't happening here.
Yeah.
For the residents. Just like
Going back into session. So let's sit down now.
Well, y'all, they get ready to come back. We'll talk about this further.
Oh, Robert. And Paul. I'm glad I asked. And then
The 17 jamming, anybody can join via phone or internet, but there has been rules passed concerning it. So that's what I'm speaking about. There's rules being passed concerning that, and they should be followed, and they should not be deterred from to make exceptions for anyone. The rules are the rules.
She does a great job.
We got to say
It's always a good thing.
Have you been watching Nickelodeon?
I talk to Million every day.
Oh, you talk to him on the phone?
Every day.
I call him sometimes, because when I have little tips, I call him.
That's 32 feet as far as I know.
There's a guy who
Right there. 32 feet.
You know,
Did you get a credible threat or something? Is somebody gonna bother you?
Janelle, they moved the podium forward for you. It's right at the start of the door. The last time I was here, it was in the middle of that doorway. I was on her show last night, and one of the other guests said, "Oh, if you're going to the Thornton Township meeting, be sure to bring your binoculars."
because what can you do?
If I can, put it
Yeah.
all in the queue. All in the queue, okay, I remember that. Okay. Pissed me off with you. The last time the guy told me, why I'm moving but I'm gonna tell him, I'm bringing my picket sign next time.
What can you do?
It's not a bad thing. No, but. Recordings have started, please call that to open session.
Okay, the time is 6:42. And I entertain a motion to return to open session. Is there a motion?
So,
Second. Motion by trustee Stanley, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Stanley.
yes.
Trustee Stubbs.
Aye.
Supervisor Harris.
Aye, with 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries, and we are returning to open session. Next, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the closed session minutes of the regular board meeting held on September 9th, 2025. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve the minutes of September 9th, closed session.
Second.
The motion by trustee Avant, seconded by trustee Stanley to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting for closed session held on September 9th, 2025. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Stanley.
Yes.
Trustee Avant.
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs.
Aye.
Supervisor Harris.
Yes, with 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, item 11 on the list is the presentation. Is the Thornton Township High School District 205 Student Board President.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Dr. Nathaniel Cunningham, Jr., Superintendent of Thornton Township High School District 205, and I'm here on behalf of my Board of Education, my President, Ms. Nina Graham, to give you an opportunity to hear from our student board and the project that they have for you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Jason Vasquez, President of Thornton Township District 205 Student Board of Education. I come here today with my fellow members, Kolawole Dawadu and Aaron Velasquez, excited to present to you our new up-and-coming fall festival, Turn Up for Peace. Turn Up for Peace is to take place October 18th from 2 to 7 p.m. at Thornton High School. And let me tell you, this event is jam-packed. From bouncy houses for the youth to live performances for all age groups, free food, and fireworks that will light up the night sky. Oh, and raffles. A bunch of raffles. But in reality, this event is more than just about having fun. It's about digging deep and finding the issues in our community, from gun violence to lack of mental health awareness and substance abuse. This event will allow us to dig deep into these issues and find ways to solve them without taking away our fun. Ultimately, allowing the youth to learn a thing or two.
Turn Up for Peace isn't just about awareness. It's about empowering our youth towards a better and peaceful future. And of course, every age group is welcome and turn up for peace.
As the District 205 Student Board of Education, we will be delighted to have the township and its residents come out to this event and show their love. And hey, you might even learn a thing or two. So invite your friends, family, and in all, the community to turn up for peace. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job, great job. It is awesome to see young people participate in government and for you guys to put on the display of Turn Up for Peace. You guys definitely have my support, and I will be there to support you guys in your endeavors for the Thornton Township High School District 205 Student Board. So thank you for all that you do, and looking forward to supporting you guys in more endeavors as well.
Thank you.
I'd like to say, over the past few weeks or months, we've had a few birthdays since we last met. We had our very own assessor, Cassandra Hobart-Elston's birthday, as well as our highway commissioner, Antoine Russell. We can give it on a round of applause for happy birthday. So happy birthday to them both. Wish them many, 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 many more. One of the other things I'd like to make mention of is when we spoke to you at the last meeting and prior meetings about the changes that were necessary to be made at the food pantry based on recommendations from the Greater Food Repositories and things that they put in place to say that we had to transition to client choice method. We've received nothing but positive feedback on the changes made to the distribution of our food boxes at the pantry. I want to Tanika Hughes for pulling it off flawlessly and making sure that the residents in Thornton Township are able to go in and shop and make their own recommendation of the foods they want. It's been a huge help to the pantry, to our workers, to our employees, as well as a delight to the Greater Food Repository and our partnership with them as well, making sure that these things are pulled off flawlessly. So thank you to our pantry staff and Ms. Hughes for having that smooth transition and all that had their hand in making this a success. Next, we started accepting applications for the Holiday Food Basket Program. The details can be found on our website or by visiting the Township Hall during regular business hours. This has been a huge staple in Thornton Township, a rich history about the holiday food baskets and making sure that families in the township have some food to eat during the holidays and making sure that they're taken care of. One of our other things that I want to announce tonight is our ordinances. We're in the process of going digital and digitizing the township, as they say, coming into the new age. And in a very short time, we're going to have an opportunity to upload. We're trying to upload all of our ordinances that we have here in the township, so it will be easier access for residents to be able to access the ordinance online without having to physically come into the township. So we're trying to do our very best to work with our IT department to make sure that we upload our ordinances to the website so that it makes it easier for transparency, making sure that everyone has access to the ordinances to see what's going on in real time. Also, we have our Halloween musical bingo. It's this Thursday, October 16th from 4 to 7 p.m. At this time, sign up is closed and it is sold out. As we know, this is a huge hit at the township, but we expect each and every time we do these type of bingos for them to go pretty quickly. So please keep on the lookout for those several bingos that we have to make sure that you are participating in the things that you'd like to have on at the township. Also, we have the township's trunk or treat for the kids. That will be held here at the Township Hall on October 30th from 5 to 7 p.m. It's very festive. We want to make sure that the kids are happy. It's a very safe and enclosed and inclusive atmosphere right here in the township for kids to feel safe. You don't have to worry about getting hit by cars or anything like that. We have plenty of candy to give out for the kids to make sure that the holiday season is filled with spectacular treats. The next thing we are doing is the after-school program. It's still going on every day, Monday through Friday, at the Riverdale location from 3 to 6 p.m. If you haven't done so, please be sure to look out for that or take advantage if you have a child at that age. 3 to 6 p.m. at the Riverdale location every day, Monday through Friday. Also, our Tech Savvy is the fourth Thursday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. hosted by Senior Services. That's a great event for people to brush up on their tech skills and to get acclimated to things they may not have so much familiarity with. It's a great opportunity to get more tech savvy. All of our events and programs are posted on our website. So if you're looking to do something, looking to find something to do, be sure to check out our website. We're getting a handle on that so we can be more innovative and more active to get information out in real time. So thank you for your indulgence. That concludes my supervisor report. So at this time, I'll accept the motion to adjourn. The time is now 6:51. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Trustee Stubbs makes a motion to adjourn, seconded by Trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Abad?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries and this meeting is adjourned.
Okay. The meeting is adjourned. we will talk about this tomorrow night because it be so many people full of shit out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that I can broadcast these meetings for you all because even though they're recording them, you cannot find them anywhere. And so I will try to continue to come to these meetings when I'm available so that I can broadcast them so that you all can see them live because you can't see them recorded anywhere. And like I said, there are rules to being able to attend electronically. They were passed in the township, rules that they passed, this board passed the second meeting that they had this year. All the rest of the stuff, I don't give a damn about. I said what I said, okay? And I just want to make sure that those rules are followed for transparency purposes and continuity. It should be the same across the board. So, whatever. We will discuss this meeting probably sometime this week. Busy day tomorrow too. Vivian's case is tomorrow. And so I will be with Vivian tomorrow. Okay? I'll see y'all and talk to y'all later. Okay? No problem, 17 Jamie. I'm gonna try to be here because these meetings they're not broadcast anywhere and the videos are not put out on the website either. I hope, he said that they were gonna get all the ordinances on the website. I hope that they get all of the past meetings and these future meetings on the website as well. Okay? I'll talk to y'all later. See y'all later.